The value of the local housing market just keeps going up. Now, if you're already in a home, you're pretty okay. You're building equity and generational wealth. But if you're not a homeowner, it just means you're getting further and further away from getting in the game of home ownership. However, you may not know, there are programs out there specifically designed to help you break into the market. Chuck Crocht is well aware of the housing crisis in our community.
That lack of housing inventory, the high rates, and then the high prices, which translates into higher down payments.
He's the executive vice president for lending for Idaho Housing and Finance. That's a self-supporting organization that does not get state money, but acts as an administrator of affordable housing resources. That includes everything from rental assistance to reducing homelessness to developing affordable housing to mortgage lending. Lots of folks they hear from say one of their biggest barriers to home ownership is merely affording the 20% down payment. But Crocht says it actually doesn't have to be that much.
We do have down payment assistance programs that are available for prospective home buyers, and they can take advantage of as little as half of a percent down of their own money. It's typically more in the range of 3 to 3.5% down. But that's in contrast to what a lot of people think, this myth that you have to have 20% down to buy a home.
They can also help homebuyers take advantage of other incentives like buying down the interest rate, builder upgrades on a new home, or buying at their below market rate program. It's important to note you do have to qualify for these programs, though, because they're designed to help less advantaged folks. So there are limits to the purchase price and your income, among other things. But Crocht says there are not limits on the first step first-time homebuyers should be taking, which is education.
Enroll in a homebuyer education seminar or class that's available. That will teach them all the ins and outs about interest rates, down payments, even as far as engaging with a realtor and a lender.
The sad fact is not everyone will be able to buy a home. Some people either make too much to qualify for these programs or make too little for them to help enough. But potentially, there are a lot of you out there that are able to get into a home, but just don't realize it.
Yeah, there definitely is a silver lining. While you've got these big obstacles, challenges, I think there's still a lot of options there to give people, the ability to get into homes.
A little bit more on that homebuyer education course that IHFA offers. It's called Finally Home, and you can find a link to that in this story on ktvb.com that we're going to be posting later this morning.